Hey there, Dreamer. Welcome to Dream Right Go. As some of you know, I'm teaching myself Python. However, if you follow any of these steps, you do so at your own risk. Today, we're going to be creating a basic Python program, first on system and then using visual code. This video will consist of 4 main parts, which are on your screen right now. If you're interested in any of my other Python videos, you will find them underneath Python Realm on the playlist. Timestamps below. Go where you want to go. I'm DWG. Let's get it. Okay, so here we are. As I always advise, you should make sure that you update and upgrade your system. If you want to see how to do that, you can check out the 2 videos that are before this. This particular video is Project 3. You see on your screen right now that I have the word Python typed out. You also see over here to the left that I created a folder on the desktop and I called it Python Basic. You can call it whatever you want to. We're going to go ahead and hit enter on this, and what we're doing is just verifying that Python 3.12.4 is actually installed on this computer. If you want to see how to do that, you can check out the other videos that cover that. You now see that I've typed out the word exit, and I'm going to go ahead and hit enter, and that will exit out of that. If you type in the word clear, you can clear off your terminal screen. I now have on your screen the command cd space desktop, which means I'm going to change directory to the desktop. And what do I have on the desktop? We have the folder Python Basic. Let's go ahead and click enter, and that'll change to desktop. Now we're going to enter in to the Python Basic folder by typing in cd and then Python Basic. Now that I've done that, I'm going to hit enter, and that will bring us to the Python Basic folder. If I was to type out the command ls, which means list, which means it'll list everything that's inside of that folder, you will see that there is nothing. If I was to open up this folder right here, you will see that there is nothing inside of that folder. Now, while we're inside of this particular folder, Python Basic, I typed in the command touch space hello.py or py. Now, one other thing, you might hear some fireworks in the background. It is the 4th of July. All right, so let's go ahead and continue. With this command, we're going to go ahead and hit enter, and I want you to see over here to the left that a new file was created called hello.py. All right, now we're going to open up this file, and then we're going to create something inside of this, or a basic program for Python. You now see that I have the print command inside of this Python, or yet to be saved Python program. I'm going to move this down a little bit so that you can see inside of the Python Basic folder. I want you to see what's going to happen. Now I'm going to go to file and then hit save. Once it's been saved, did you notice that the Python symbol has been shown, and this is now officially a Python program, or a very basic Python program. Here inside of the terminal, I have typed out the word clear. I'm going to go ahead and hit the enter key just to clear that off. And now we are going to type out the word Python and then the name of the program, which is going to be hello.py. We're now going to hit enter to run that, and we have hello world. Just like here, if you look over to the left, it is the command, or the program is told to print hello world. And as you can see, that this Python file, this Python program, very basic program, has printed out the words of hello world. Okay, so now let's go ahead and clear this off. I'm going to close down the terminal, and now let's open up Visual Studio Code. On the top here, I'm just going to go ahead and click off of this welcome screen. And at the very top, we have here the File Explorer. We're going to click that and then click on Open Folder. From Open Folder, we can go to the desktop, and on the desktop, just like you see over here to the left, we have the Python Basic. We're going to open that up, and we see the Hello Python program that we had created. I'm going to backstep real quick and just go ahead and select just this folder and hit select here, and this will open up inside of VS Code. You will now see that I can go ahead and click on this, and you see that inside of VS Code, we are now inside of that file, and there goes what we created earlier, which is also over to the left, and it prints out hello world. Let's go ahead and run this just to make sure that it actually works. In the top right corner here, you have the run this program. There's other ways of running it, but this is just the plain and simple right there. I'm going to go ahead and click that, and you see down here in the terminal that it has also printed out hello world. So it has ran this basic Python program, which was our goal. Now we're going to go ahead and move on to something else here. Let's clear all of this, and then in the top here on the left, let's click on to create a new file. And on this file, I'm going to put on here, heyu.py, right? And we're going to go ahead and hit enter. And now we are inside of the heyu.py. Now inside of here, I'm going to put in another command, which is going to be just like the other basic command, but a little bit different. And I'm going to do a copy and paste because I type slow. You see also inside of Visual Code that there's a little tiny 1 there, and that is to indicate that this has not been saved yet. But I also want to show you over to the left, and this is why I left this open, that the new program that I'm writing right now has shown up over here on the left, and it says heyu.py. Let's go ahead and close this here right now. I think you guys get the idea of how that part works, and we're just going to stay right here inside of Visual Studio Code. Now that that is here, we're going to need to save this so that it will save as a Python file. So I'm going to go ahead and open up file and then click on save. You also can do command line shortcuts if you want to. This has now been saved. So now we can go ahead and run this, and it should print out sub to dream right go. So let's go ahead and click that. Down here on the terminal, we see that it has worked. Sub to dream right go. That is absolutely awesome. Now the next thing I want you to see is that you can check what version of Python that you are using, which is down here in the bottom right corner. You will see that it says Python, or this is 3.12.4, which is Python. If we go ahead and click that and open it up, you will see that it gives you some options. This is the one that is recommended because this is the one that is set up on this particular system. Again, if you want to know how to do that, my earlier videos, I think it's the very first video in this series, you will see me do that. So there you go. We had created a basic program. We done it inside of system only, and then we also did it inside here inside of Visual Studio Code. So I hope that you guys like these videos. Please like and subscribe, but more importantly, give me some comments and tell me how your day is going. I am out of here. I am DWG. Peace.